Hey guys, this is your boy Marcus, and welcome back to Become a Legend, episode number 17. And in the first match of this episode, we're going up against Tottenham Hotspur at Liberty Stadium, and it's the next episode where we will be changing to the other camera angle, which I didn't really enjoy playing with, and that'll be on the next episode of what my problems were with it. Like, it's fair enough, I'd score a couple goals in it, but it just doesn't feel as, not realistic, but doesn't feel as good. But anyway, I kick off here, and it's like, no, fair enough. But in the 16th minute of the match, Gallas gets the ball, and for some reason I just decide to take him out, and I don't know why. Gallas decides to push back. Referee's just like, screw you, and gives me a straight red card, and that's, I think, my second red of my career. But in the 20th minute, basically playing with 10 men, I think Dembele scores here for Tottenham, and I was just like, fair enough. They score from a cross, and Swansea end up losing 1-0. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but I mean, that's just down to me being a prick, really. If I get a red card, it would have probably been a bit better, but oh well. So, other results, Arsenal beat Swansea 3-0, we're like 17th in the table or something ridiculous. Swansea actually drew with Liverpool 1-0 without me, and we go down to 17th here. As you can see, we only have 10 points, which is absolutely dreadful for a team which is in the Premier League. And into the next match against Oman, friendly match before the World Cup, of course, is in the summer of this. It'll be at the end of this season, so it'll be interesting to see if Scotland could actually do anything in the World Cup, of course. But I don't have high hopes. I mean, yes, I do play for Scotland, but that doesn't really mean anything. So Oman, they're a bit weird. I mean, I think they're an African country, so they're not particularly the best team. So in this 18th minute here, I'm through on goal, and like, the shooting's a bit weird. I mean, like, I think I don't know what it was, but I think I must have played this really late because I could not shoot to save my life. Like, there were bits in this episode where I really should score a hell of a lot more goals. And like here, for example, I hit it just wide. I mean, it is with my weaker foot, so it's a viable excuse. I mean, here as well, I think I go through on goal, either miss it or I score here. Let's see, and I score a very nice goal actually, across the goalkeeper, and I just run back to my position. There's no need to celebrate. But in basically the 45th minute, I mean, it was basically a fair enough. It was like, what, 1-0 at half time. It could have been worse. I mean, we had 4 shots, 1 on target. The one on target was the actual goal. And in the 79th minute here, I'm on the ball on the right hand side. I just decide to cut back. The guy just takes me out. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, Jesus Christ, mate. I mean, at least like either get a straight red or just don't bother fouling me. But anyway, from the free kick, Charlie Adams swings it in. I get a diving header on it. The keeper makes a save. I mean, because he's an old man goalkeeper, it just goes straight through him, and I go off and do the Spanish Archer celebration for my second goal of the game. And I don't think I get a hat-trick in this game. No, I do not. The game ends 2-0. I mean, 2-0 against Oman. It could have been worse. It could have been better. But I mean, 11 shots, 5 on target. They actually had 4 shots and absolutely nothing on target. So that was expected, and of course I got an 8.0 rating. So I had the 10 shots, 5 on target. There were 11 shots, I think, in the game. That's a bit good for Scotland. But anyway, without me again, Swansea actually beat Wigan 2-0, which is quite impressive. They've gone up to 14th in the league now. I mean, 6 points behind Wigan and 13th, and 7 behind the next one. But as you can see there, Messi wins World Football of the Year. He's now plays for Juventus. And what the hell that is going on? I mean, it seems that the players have a really weird thing of just like leaving clubs. I think what the next episode is the January transfer window, and I'm not going to be leaving anyway because I've been enjoying my time at Swansea. But into the next match against Manchester United, where I actually get to play because of the fact that my suspension is over. 3 games have been played for Swansea, and Man United at Old Trafford. I mean, God, what a game to come back to. This is now officially the biggest stadium I've actually played at so far in my career, and it will probably be the biggest stadium I've played at for quite a while, considering I'll be at Swansea for maybe the next couple of years. But what a goal there from Anderson from the edge of the box. And I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I am the striker in the team. And in the 16th minute here, I come inside, get a shot away, and like I was saying, the shooting, for some reason my shooting was a bit off, and like De Gea was doing unbelievably good saves. So at half time it's 1-0 to Manchester United, and just as the music starts to fade out, the second half will kick in and the music will come back. But anyway, There's been 2 shots, 0 on target. They've had 4 shots, 3 on target. I mean, they do deserve to be ahead. And then, like, literally the 50th minute here, Smalling gives me the ball straight away, and I'm like, oh, I should score this. And De Gea again makes a really good save. I mean, like, he's a good goalie in real life. I mean, he's a great shot stopper. It's just his other aspects which are quite poor. But here, through on goal, 54th minute here, I should score, and I hit the post, and I was like, God damn it! I mean, really gonna hit the post? I mean, if I'd scored that, that's a pretty good goal. And again, 64th minute here, I'm through on goal, I get a shot when De Gea makes another good save. I mean, it was a very poor shot. But in the 80th minute here, okay, I play a great football through to Nathan Dyer, but instead of going towards goal, he runs away from it. And I was like, oh god. So then he gets the ball eventually, he passes it to me, Carrot Cat doesn't close him down, now there's Raphael. And look at that for a finish, into the top corner, nice finesse shot. First finesse shot I've actually scored which has any height on it. But I'm quite impressed with it. I mean, it's a very nice shot into the top corner. As you can see here, I mean, De Gea is getting nowhere near that as it goes. It just swings just perfectly into the top corner, and there wasn't really another chance for either team really. So at full time, it's 1-0. I mean, that's a great result at Old Trafford. 6 shots, 3 on target from Swansea, 7-4 for Manchester United. But man of the match was Anderson, but I also got a 7.0 rating, which is impressive as well. 5 shots, 3 on target, 18 passes, 10 made, 130 meters dribbled, and 31 touches. So into the next match of this episode. I think there's a lot of matches in this episode. I think because majority of, like, what, 3 I had to skip because of my suspension. So this is only like the third, well, technically 2 and a bit matches. So this will be the 3rd match in the episode between Arsenal, Swansea, and West Ham. So again, I was starting, and I don't like it when Ki Sung-young starts behind me for some ridiculous reason. I just cannot seem to get my head around it. He's just so much more difficult to play with compared to Michu. But here, you all loved the PES podcast when I was talking about the stumbling animation. That is just a complete piss take of the stumbling animation. Vazate is pushing down my left back the whole time. It doesn't give a foul away. Carroll ends up getting on a sweaty nice goal, and he scores from it. But I mean, really? So in like the 45th minute here, I come inside again, get a shot away, and I end up hitting it wide again. I really need to improve my weak foot accuracy because it's absolutely ridiculous. So at halftime, it's 1-0. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target. I've had 4 for 1. But I mean, here, 54th minute, throw on goal. I get a shot away. Kate makes a good save. I mean, if that was been Michu, instead of Ki, Michu would have scored there because Michu was willing to actually put his foot out. And in the 55th minute, for some reason, Danny Graham, he substitutes me. Danny Graham comes on, and that's it. I mean, when you bring Danny Graham on, no offence to Danny Graham and any fans of Danny Graham, but he's not really that good. And there were 7 shots, 3 on target, but nah. I mean, I got a 6.0 rating, Danny Graham got a 5.5. 5 shots, 1 on target for me. There were 6 shots, 3 on target. No, 7 shots, 3 on target for the full game. I only played 55 minutes. So I was the focal point, and for some reason he decided to take me out. But as you can see here, my heading accuracy, ball control, dribble speed, and body balance, kicking power, jump, and the tenacity I think also went up. So not that bad. 70%, 70 overall now. So I've at least hit 70. That's quite impressive in only the 17th episode. Hopefully this series can go on for quite a while. I've just recently heard the news that Francesco Totti wants a new 2-year contract at the age of 36 at AS Roma. Fair play to him. Francesco Totti's an absolute beast. But into the next match, stop talking about Francesco Totti. I think it's Big Demba scores from a corner kick for Newcastle against Swansea. I mean, it is away from home, and we should be beating Newcastle. I mean, we shouldn't really be beating Newcastle. Newcastle are a great team, but anyway, we'll persevere is what we will do. But in the 45th minute here, I get the ball, run on the left hand side, and I pass it inside to Ki, and I'm like, Ki, give me the ball back. Gives me the ball back eventually. I pass it out to Nathan Dyer on the right hand side. Krul makes a great save, and I just decide to just calmly just hit it into the roof of the net. It's a great little finish from me. I'm 1-0 at halftime, and as you can see, I've not even mentioned this, but my hair has changed from the end of the last episode. So I decided I wanted shorter hair, and I mean, it's coming to the end of December, so a beard is necessary, and a beard will probably stay with me for the majority of my career, because who doesn't love a beard? So halftime it's 1-0, 5 shots, 4 on target for Newcastle, 3 for 3 for Swansea, and in the 62nd minute here, I get the ball again out to Nathan Dyer. He gets a very, very poor cross in, but I think it's big Jonathan de Guzman ends up actually hitting it into the, no, it's not Jonathan de Guzman, sorry, it's Wayne Routledge ends up hitting it into the back of the net for 2-1, and I was like, Nice. I mean, it was pretty good build-up football, but Demba here gets the ball to Cisse, and I think it's not Cisse, it's Tiote, and Tiote scores his second goal in his career, because he's never scored. He only scored against Arsenal in the 4-4, and I don't think he's ever scored after that. So yeah. In the 85th minute here, it was a really good ball for Dimitri. Dimitri messed up the first attempt. Krul makes a great save, and then he comes back, gets rebound, and 3-2. So I mean, not bad. I mean, it was like the 81 minutes, so I was like, yeah, okay, keep going with this. But it ended up 88th minute here. Amal Fitano on the ball. He crosses it in, and Demba heads it down. I think it's Demba heads it down to Niall Ranger of all people, and he scores. No, it's Amiobi heads it down to Niall Ranger, and Niall Ranger scores. I mean, Niall Ranger, no offense on him, but he's not very good in my opinion. I think he's highly overrated. So 3-3 the final score, and 7 shots 6 on target from me, 9 shots 7 on target for them. So maybe it was a relatively good game. I got a man of the match rating of 7.5, even though I didn't score. I did score 1, and I assisted 0. That's a bit harsh, considering I think I assisted at least 1. So I think there's 2 more matches left in this episode. This has been an unbelievably long episode. QPR, usually an episode ends about now, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's against QPR, it's away from home, so I mean, I'm hoping for the best. And QPR, I don't think actually have Julio Cesar anymore. I think he's actually moved on, so it makes it a little bit easier for me, because Julio Cesar is what, a 90-odd rated goalkeeper. From in the 11th minute of the match here, they get the ball. There's a nice little counter attack here, and like Sutherland tries to keep on me. Not gonna happen, mate. When I'm with my Nike boots on, the keeper I think it's Rob Green, makes a really good save, but then I just end up hitting a rebound away, and 1-0. 13 minutes on the clock. So in the 32nd minute here, again, it's a little nice pass and move, one touch play for Mitchu plays me in, and I'm just like, see you later, mate, see you later. I think it's Ryan Nelson trying to keep up with me, not going to happen, and I pop in the back of net. So another pretty nice goal. I mean, the majority of my goals now are just really running through, because like, you'll probably see another like more headers and stuff, because of course I'm like 192 centimeters, but I think the majority of my goals will be like a through ball pass. But at halftime, it is 2-0 to Swansea, of course. And in the 70th minute here, Tarap had literally just come on. Zamora heads it off the post, and Tarap pops it into the back of the net for 2-1 after 70 odd minutes. So I was like, might make a bit more difficult, but no, not expecting anything. In the 78th minute here, I actually get a yellow card for that. That's a really poor foul by me. I thought, oh god, I'm going to get a red card, but no, it was only a yellow, and I wasn't really that bothered by it. So yellow card, 2-1 Swansea, final score, 6 shots 6 on target, 10 shots 6 on target from QPR. Maybe QPR deserved to win? Maybe. Just maybe. But anyway, I got man of the match with 7.0 rating. I had 5 shots 5 on target. There were 6 shots 6 on target from Swansea, so that's how quite good my game actually was. So this is actually the final match of this episode, and it's against Southampton, and I'm like, alright then, Southampton, not too difficult. I mean, they're a difficult team, because of course they play some good football, but I was hoping I could at least do something. I mean, it's at home, so we shouldn't be focusing too much on defensiveness, it's more about attacking. But Michu, of course, playing behind me, I was like, alright, this is going to be not too bad. But Ki Seung-young did start the game, but at half time it's 0-0, and there's been 5 shots, 4 on target, 3 shots on target from from Southampton, and that's what I was talking about when I come down to my shooting being poor. That was unbelievably poor, and literally from that the manager decides to actually substitute me, and I was like, oh god, like really man. I mean, I know I missed a really bad chance, but still. In the 88th minute here, Mayuka actually ends up getting through on goal. He ends up getting a shot away. Keeper makes a really poor save, and he makes it not right save, but he somehow gets his foot on it, and it's a bit ridiculous. And Mayuka scores, and then in the last minutes of the match here, Augustine hits the post, and it ends up getting eventually back into the box. Danny Graham eventually passes it into Augustine again, and I think it's Borch makes a great save, and 1-0 the final score to Southampton, and it's a bit disappointing. So 83 pass completion, 48 possession. Man of the match of course went to Mayuka, and I mean what, I had 3 shots 2 on target in 61 minutes. So yeah, so if you have enjoyed this video, well, it's the end of the episode, so if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more. I'm not going to leave in a January transfer window, which is coming up just about now, and catch you later.